Ya.
Ahora sí. Tengo que aprender más español para narrarse una vez.
Ahí está el otro y aquel.
Sí, pero yo speak English.
Tu papá, oíste, tú vienes a eso, yo digo lo de Héctor el padre. O si no, yo digo, I know. Todo el tiempo. Ya.
Yeah. Good. Bad.
La semana pasada yo narré los 2 juegos y no sé.
Y no se escucha.
Me di el día.
Vamos para Mambo. ¿Estamos ready? Mic check, 1, 2, mic check.
Sí, ya te estás escuchando.
Vamos a ponerlo. Alright, here we go. Play ball called in game 1 here, season 8 finals. Number 5 Padres at number 2 Gigantes. The Padres attempting to go back-to-back. The defending season 7 champs under their manager JT Money, JT Hollywood. Time is called to get the pitcher's net out of the way. All right, here we go. Play ball, finally. First pitch of this championship series. It's a strike called Eddie Diaz on the mound for the Gigantes. And he starts this game with 2 straight strikes, inner part of the plate. 0-2 count. A waste pitch there. 1-2 the count now. And another pitch that goes high, even in the count, 2-2. Brian Horse, the leadoff man for the Padres. Looks at the pitch, that one outside, he goes with it, opposite field, that's gonna drop in right of Diego Santos, the right fielder, and Brian Horse with a lot of speed. He's at second base with a stand-up double to lead this game off. The batter up now is Griffin Rowe. Griffin Rowe with also a lot of speed and power. A mixture, 5'2" player here. And he looks at the first 2 pitches, split in the count, 1-1. The pitch high is gonna drive the count 2-1. For the batter, Griffin Rowe is gonna pop that up. That's a blooper, no man's land. That's gonna touch green. Gonzalo playing left center, gets to it after the bounce. And the Gigantes are the Padres are gonna have runners on the corners with no outs to start this game 1. Again, Eddie Diaz, the pitcher for the Gigantes. Behind the plate, we got Yohan Claro. At first base, we got Eric Ojeda. Second, Ricardo Abreu. Third base, Luis Abreu. Shortstop, Joel Romero. And from left field to right field, we have Guillermo Matos, Gonzalo, Sebastian, and Diego. And that's your Gigantes lineup for today. Defensively, Emilio Lopez is gonna take the third hole for the Padres, taking the first 2 pitches, both for balls. 2-0 the count. Again, runners on the corners for the defending champions Padres. That's a hard ground ball to first base by Emilio, and it goes off the chest of the first baseman, Eric. And that will go down as a E3 for the Gigantes defense. A runner scores for the Padres, and this game is 1-0 in favor of the Padres. 3 batters into the lineup here in game 1. Angel Cabrera is gonna be the batter for the Padres. No outs here in the first inning. The delivery, the take, way low in the zone. And the count 1-0 to start the at-bat. Angel Cabrera, a power hitter to all sides of the field. An ex-minor league player with a lot of knowledge of the game. And on a 2-0 count, he's gonna swing a ground ball to third base. Luis Abreu gathers and throws for the fielder's choice. Force out at second base. That's gonna make 1 out. And again, Padres are gonna have runners on the corners. With 1 out, and Chris Baker, one of the better hitters here at La Liga. Another hitter for the Padres that can spray the ball wherever he wants. He settles in, Eddie, with the delivery. And Chris Baker is gonna ground to short. Forced out at second and called safe at first base. And that's gonna allow the Padres to get another run in, making it 2-0 here in the first inning. Bang bang play at first base, but a great call by the field umpire, Hector Rubio. Casey Dyer steps up to the plate for the Padres with 2 outs. He's gonna take the first pitch, a fastball on the outer part of the plate. Called strike, 0-1 the count. Another pitch touching a lot of the zone. Ground ball to shortstop, and Joel Romero is gonna make quick work of that. 3rd out in the top of the first, but not before the Padres score 2 runs to open up this championship series. The Gigantes a little short on players today. Some got called into work, some had prior arrangements.
Todo el mundo activo, chat encendido, talento explosivo. Si preguntan quién manda en la cámara aquí, el duro en las tomas, William Tony, zoom pa' la jugada, foco en el swing, cada movimiento se queda en el reel. TSM la liga, la gente lo sabe. Cuando suena el pito sube el homenaje. TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga. Esto es cultura, por San Lucía, vibra y locura. Por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura. YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, Parra, Domin y USA. En Wallet destruir lo que no es renter. TSM la liga, la mejor. Por San Lucy, puro sabor. William Tony en cámara, listo para grabar. Que comience el juego, vamos a ganar. Yeah.
And we're back after those commercial breaks. Sponsor shout-outs. The Gigantes are going to bring their offense up to the plate here in the bottom of the first. They find themselves down 2 runs already in this game, but a lot of game left to play. Padres are going to start this championship series with their ace, Jonathan Rodriguez, on the mound. Pitcher of the year for season 7 last season. Dominant. A true star for the Padres. And the first pitch is gonna be called a strike. Low and in, barely touching that corner. Jonathan tries to repeat, but misses. 1-1 is the count. Luis Abreu, the hitter for the Gigantes, and he rips that down the third base line. Barely foul. Had to be a couple inches, if that. Beautiful call by home plate umpire Wilmer. 1-2 is going to be the count to Luis Abreu, the leadoff man for the Gigantes. He's in the box. Jonathan is ready. The pitch. That's slow and going to even up the count 2-2. And Jonathan working fast here, getting the ball from the catcher and going right back at it. And that's going to be ripped in the 5-6 hole by Lewis. He's going to have a leadoff single for this game 1. And the Gigantes offense responding here a little bit to the Padres, getting their own leadoff man on. And that's going to bring up Guillermo Matos, a 2-time champ here at La Liga, and many other championships around Florida and even New York and other upper states. Great player, Guillermo Matos. He takes that first pitch for a strike. He did not like the call. That one, a fastball blowing right by him, and Guillermo Matos was not ready for that. A half swing there, undecided if he wanted to swing. The count is 0-2 now. He finds himself down in a hole against an experienced pitcher like Jonathan. Jonathan with a fastball high in the zone, changing the eye level of the hitter. 1-2 the count. Jonathan, another fastball, and Guillermo Matos late on it, but better than that first swing he had in the at-bat. Count remains 1-2. Jonathan ready, the pitch. He's gonna throw a changeup that's gonna completely miss the zone, not even close. 2-2 is the count. A lot of power behind Guillermo Matos, waiting on the on-deck circle. Joel Romero. And Guillermo Matos is gonna rip that one. Jonathan just hanging it up there. Guillermo trying to take 2, and he's gonna slide in there. Safe is the call, and Guillermo Matos with a slide-in double. Gigantes with runners on third and second base here, no outs. And looking at the Padres defense, again, Jonathan Rodriguez, the pitcher, Michael Rosario, the catcher, Brian Horse at first, Michael McGregor, second base, Casey Dyer, third base, Chris Baker at shortstop. First pitch against Joel Romero, the hitter. It's a ball inside. Then from left to right field, the Padres defense, we got Jimmy Baller, Griffin Rowe, Emilio Lopez. I'm sorry, Eddie, Griffin, Eddie. Yes, Eddie in right field. That one, Joel Romero, a fly ball. That's gonna get caught, but go down as a sacrifice fly. And this game is now 2-1. The Gigantes responding with at least 1 run, and that's gonna bring up Johan Claro. Johan, the catcher of the Gigantes, experienced hitter knows the zone, and he has Guillermo Matos at second base. That run will tie the game up here in the first inning. First pitch gets away from Michael Rosario, but he's there, not far enough for Guillermo to take third base on that. 1-0 is the count. The outfield on the right side, play a little bit. Joan giving that a ride. That is deep, that is back, and that is over the fence. Did I just call it? Experienced hitter. The catcher, knowing the zone, showing his power. This game is now 3-2 in favor of the Gigantes. Gave up 2 runs in the top of the inning. But beautifully coming back. 3-2 the score. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Ricardo Abreu, the manager player, starting second base in this game. He's up to bat. His team with the lead again, 3-2 the score after that Joan Claro home run. The first pitch to Ricardo in the dirt. That one ripped to second base. Michael McGregor is there for the easy out. And that's gonna mark 2 down. And that's gonna bring up Gonzalo, who is in this La Liga championship. And last night, Saturday, he was in the West Palm League championship down there with Hansel and Cosme down there in West Palm, beautiful league. See if we can make something happen in between leagues. That would be beautiful for the softball in Florida. Gonzalo takes the first pitch for a strike. Second pitch, fastball way out of the zone, 1-1. Jonathan might need to slow down here, throwing a lot of balls. 2-1 the count. Maybe he needs to slow it down, take his time in between pitches, take a breather. That one fouled off. The count even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch incoming. And Gonzalo fouled that one off. Again, a beautiful fight here by Gonzalo. The count is still 2-2, but the 6th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Making the pitcher work, making the inning longer. For the Padres, Jonathan on the mound. That one, another fastball ripped to shortstop. Chris Baker gathers the throw to first, and that's going to be on time and 3 outs. But not before the Gigantes scored 3 runs to take the lead 3-2. And we're only in the first inning, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break.
La liga más dura, la liga que anima. Pro country flow mezclado en la pista. Country por favor se siente en la vista. Country rock estilo fuego en cada jugada. TSM en la liga la más respetada. TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucie, vibra y locura. Por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura. YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, PR, Domini, USA. En One Live Stream la bala romper. Por la mejor página, todo el mundo activo. Chat encendido, talento explosivo. Si preguntan quién manda en la cámara aquí, el duro en las tomas, William Tony, zoom pa' la jugada, foco en el swing, cada movimiento
And we're back here in game one of this Season 8 championship series between the Gigantes and Padres. The Padres scored 2 runs to open up the game, and the Gigantes responded with 3 runs of their own in the bottom of the first inning to take the lead. And Michael Rosario is going to open it up here in the top of the second for the Padres offense, and he's going to take the first pitch low in the zone for a ball. That pitch called a strike, and the count is going to even 1-1. Another pitch taken by Michael, and that's going to be another strike called. 1-2 the count now. Eddie shaking off his catcher. He does not want the pitch. He steps off the rubber. A 1-2 count. He's looking to possibly waste one here, way outside, way out of the zone. Keep the hitter thinking. A 1-2 count. You do not want to put it down the middle or in the hitter's sweet zone, and that's an outside pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball that's going to get by the infield, and that's going to go down as a single for Michael Rosario.
Va a dejar esa y me voy a meter la arreglar. Va a dejar esa. Dale, dale. Mete mano. Me hace.
Eddie is going to be the hitter now for the Padres. He's going to take the first pitch he sees. He swings on it. That's going to be a fly ball to Diego Santos, who makes a good catch there in right field, ranging a long way to catch that one. And that's the first out here in the top of the second inning.
Rosario.
Jimmy Baller is gonna be the hitter for the Padres here in the top of the second inning. He takes the first pitch for a strike. Second pitch swung on, a ground ball to third base. Lewis bobbles still a little bit, and that's gonna be a fielder's choice at second base. No chance for the double play after the bobble, and with the speed of Jimmy. Two outs, runner at first base. Michael McGregor, the hitter for the Padres here, taking the first pitch for a ball, way out of the zone. And Mike swinging at that one, a ground ball to shortstop, and that's going to be an easy out. And the Gigantes putting up a big 0 there on defense. 3-2 the score. After that top of the second inning, we're going to take a quick break here. Be back with you quickly.
Pa' grabar que comience el juego, vamos a ganar. Yeah. Y Arrancamos el live, prendan la señal. Por San Lucí, esto es mundial. Por YouTube, por FB, se siente rugir. TSM en la casa, nos toca lucir. Desde Venezuela vienen a romper. Puerto Rico y Dominicana también. US presente, nivel por encima.
We're back here. Bottom of the second inning, Sebastian is going to be the hitter for the Gigantes. Again, 3-2 game. He's going to take the first pitch for a ball. Two and 0. The count to Sebastian, the outfielder for the Gigantes. He takes that third pitch right down the middle. Count is 2-1. Another pitch that doesn't reach the plate. 3-1 the count. Again, Jonathan Rodriguez for the Padres throwing a lot of balls. That one, a 5-pitch walk. Diego Santos, the longtime Gigante, steps up to the plate, takes the first pitch for a strike. Second pitch, a ball and a snap throw back to first base. Trying to catch the runner sleeping, but Sebastian alert over there. Ground ball to second base. Mike McGregor there. He bobbles it, then throws to second base. He's going to be late with the speed of Sebastian. And two runners now on for the Gigantes here in the bottom of the second inning. They lead at 3-2. Mounting another rally. Eric Ojeda, the batter now for the Gigantes, taking the first pitch for a strike. And that one getting away from the catcher. But no advancement by the runners of the Gigantes. Eric taking that pitch. Another ball. 2-1 the count. The pitch laid in there. The umpire does not like it. Jonathan, the pitcher, does not like that home plate umpire. Does not like the pitch. 3-1 the count now. The Gigantes veteranship doing work here. Not that time on a 3-1 count. Eric swings fly ball to right center. Emilio Lopez with the out. And that's going to be one here in the bottom of the second inning.
No sé si lo quería, yo tenía una libreta ahí, un bolígrafo. Yo tengo la libreta. Bueno,
Eddie, the hitter, the pitcher for the Gigantes, take the first pitch at the knees for the strike called. That one, another one. It's going to be a ground ball up the middle. McGregor is going to bobble it at second base. The runner turning hard at third, but staying put there, and bases are loaded for the Gigantes. Two errors by the second baseman of the Padres in this same inning. Only one out. And the top of the lineup for the Gigantes is coming up. Again, only one out. That one called a strike. Again, top of the lineup for the Gigantes. Ground balls at third base. McGregor's there. The gather, the step, the throw. And that's going to be a great scoop by Brian Horse at first base. No runs for the Gigantes. Bases loaded, only one out. And the Padres defense, Casey Dyer at third base, coming big on that play. We'll be back.
Vibra y locura por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura. YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, PR, Domini USA. En One Live Stream la bala romper. Por la mejor página todo el mundo activo. Chat encendido, talento explosivo. Si preguntan quién manda en la cámara aquí, el duro en las tomas. William Tony, zoom pa' la jugada. Foco en el swing, cada movimiento se queda en el reel. TSM la liga, la gente lo sabe. Cuando suena el pito sube el homenaje. TSM la liga más dura. La mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucie, vibra y locura. Por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura. YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, para Domini y USA. En One Live Stream lo que es renter. TSM la liga, la mejor. Por San Lucy, puro sabor. William Tony en cámara, listo para grabar. Que comience el juego, vamos a ganar. Yeah.
Top of the third inning underway. Roberto Rivera with a base hit up the middle. Big turn at first base. Staying put there. Brian Horse, the leadoff batter for the Padres, stepping into the box. He is going to fly to right field for the first out of the inning.
Keep it down. Keep it down. Keep it down. Let's go.
Voy a buscar la libreta de este para el primer inning. Escúchate. Griffin Rowe.
¿Quién está llevando la libreta? Ahí no hay nadie. ¿De los Gigantes?
No, de los Padres. Para apuntarle el primer inning. Griffin Rowe rip over the third baseman. Line drive, that's going to be fair. Rolling all the way to the fence. Roberto coming all the way from first base, and he's going to score. And this game is tied 3-3 here in the top of the third. Griffin Rowe, Papa, long leg. Standing at second base with a double and an RBI.
Hey, stay hot. Let's go. Hey, follow the tone. Let's go. One at a time. Get him low.
Emilio Lopez is the hitter. He's going to take that pitch in the dirt for a ball. Another pitch out, beautifully touching the outer part of the plate for the strike. 1-1 is the count. Runner at second base with one out here in the top of the third. That one in the dirt. Great block by Johan, the Gigantes catcher. That pitch called the ball too high, and the count is gonna go in Emilio's favor, 3-1. And a walk that's gonna bring up one of the Padres' big dogs. Angel Cabrera. Angel taking the first pitch, a fastball. Outside part of the plate, just touching the black out there for the strike. 0-1 the count. Catcher asking for it again, and that's going to be fouled off. And the count is quickly 0-2.
Iba a decir, ya las dos cámaras se están moviendo, es que la mesa se está moviendo. ¿A qué? Porque se está moviendo el viento está moviendo la lata.
0-2 count, 1 out, 2 runners on base for the Padres here in the top of the third. This game is tied 3-3. Eddie getting ready, the pitch outside, out of the zone, trying to make the hitter chase. But the disciplined Angel takes, draws the count 1-2. This pitch inside, Angel's gonna rip that to right center, and Sebastian with a nice sliding grab for the out and robbing a hit from Angel. Beautiful play by Sebastian. Parada.
Carlos, ese que está escribiendo, y ese es el que tú le mandas a hacer los uniformes. Más por algo así. Mira, está escribiendo en el live.
Chris Baker, the hitter for the Padres, here with 2 outs. Griffin Rowe at second base, Emilio Lopez at first base. 1-0 the count. The pitch is going to be ripped foul. The count is going to be 1-1.
Son gente que me agrega y de esto. Voy a quitarle lo del esto solamente para que se pongan los nombres, para el carajo, lo del today de 1-1, de 0-0. Aquí para llevar toda esa mierda. Vamos a ponerle que le quitamos y le ponemos los nombres y ya. Se ve en blanco ahí lo que se ve que se ve.
1-1 the count. Eddie getting ready. That pitch in the dirt, and the count is now 2-1.
Tengo la de allá, pero le falta la de poner aquí, la de los técnicos, que Carlito va, o sea, que le gusta la
That pitch just missing outside. The Gigantes pitcher not liking that one. Thought it was a strike. Wanted it to be a strike. And Chris Baker draws the walk, and it's going to be bases loaded for the Padres with 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Casey Dyer, who made a beautiful defensive play in the half bottom of the last inning to end the Gigantes bases loaded threat. And he steps up to the box now offensively, taking the first pitch for a ball. And a lot of balls being thrown this inning by Eddie, the Gigantes pitcher. That one thrown in there, 1-1 the count. And Casey's gonna poke that to right field. It's gonna land in front of the right fielder, Diego. 2 more runs will score for the Padres. This game is 5-3 in favor of the Padres. And that will go down as a 2 RBI single for Casey.
Ese tiro de cámara cuando vayan entre las carreras, ahí te tienes que cambiar cuando baten. Sí, porque se ha quedado eso. Pero ya saben, cuando entre las carreras lo pueden hacer.
Michael Rosario is going to be the hitter. He's going to swing at the first pitch he sees. And is going to drive in another run for the Padres. And Michael Rosario is 2 for 2 in this game. Add an RBI to it. And the Padres putting up 4 runs here in the top of the third. This game is now 6-3 in favor of the Padres. Pinch runner used at first base for the catcher, Michael. Brian Horse will be the runner over there. Eddie takes the first pitch from Eddie for a strike. 1-1 the count now. The pitch. Low in the dirt. Two on the count. And that one, a line drive to third base. Off of the glove of the third baseman, Lewis. Joel tries to make a play, but overthrows first. And that's going to be another single and another RBI for the Padres offense. And the Gigantes are going to gather at the mound, talking to their pitcher, trying to make decisions here. They don't have a lot of choices as they only have 10 players in today's championship Sunday. A 6-3. Oh no, con esa 7.
7. Solo han entrado 4. 4 han entrado porque vos estás 3-3. Bueno, esta fue que empataron. ¿Con esta fue que empataron?
No, esta entrada empataron, sí.
Estaba 3-2. Ah, pues. Sí, hicieron 5.
Oh, hell yeah. Un pegadito, un papito. And that's gonna be another hit for the Padres and another run.
Sí, en esta habían entrado 5. Porque en esta fue que empataron. Pensé que estaban 6. Con esta fue 6 ahora. ¿Cuánto está? 6-3. 8.
Mike McGregor is gonna pop that to right center. And after 6 runs, the Padres are up 8-3. The score. A lot of game left for the Gigantes. Let's see what they do offensively. We'll be right back with you guys.
Queda en el reel, TSM la liga, la gente lo sabe. Cuando suena el pito sube el homenaje. TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga. Esto es cultura por San Lucía, vibra y locura. Por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura. YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, Parres, Domin y USA. En Wallet de Street lo que es renter. TSM. TSM la liga, la mejor, por San Lucí, puro Arrancamos el live, prendan la señal. Por San Lucí, esto es mundial. Por YouTube, por FB, se siente rugir. TSM en la casa, nos toca lucir. Desde Venezuela vienen a romper. Puerto Rico y Dominicana también. US presente, nivel por encima. La liga más dura, la liga que anima. Bro, country flow mezclado en la pista. Country, por favor, se siente en la vista.
And back here, Guillermo Matos is going to lead off this bottom of the third inning for the Gigantes. Guillermo had himself a double his first at bat. And he's going to hit a pop-up there behind third base. Left fielder Jimmy Baller. Long range. Beautiful play for the out. Semi-sliding, semi-diving. But one out here in the top of the third. Joel Romero, a hitter for the Gigantes. He has himself a sac fly in this game. Drove in the first run of the Gigantes in that first inning. Takes the first two pitches, splits 1-1. That one laid in there. A ground ball that's gonna get past the third baseman. And Joel is gonna have himself a single. Joan Claro is the hitter, the Gigantes catcher. He has himself a 2-run home run in his first at bat in the first inning. And he's gonna rip that in the 5-6 hole, and he's gonna have himself a single to add to his numbers today. Joel moves to second base. And the Gigantes are going to use a pinch runner for their catcher. It's going to be Guillermo Matos. One out.
¿Qué posición tú estás jugando? ¿Qué posición tú estás jugando? Lee center.
Ricardo is going to pop that up to left center. Griffin Rowe under it. No tag anywhere because it's not allowed, only from third base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. That's going to bring up Gonzalo, the left center fielder for the Gigantes here in this championship series. Gonzalo had a ground out in his first at bat. Takes that first pitch for a ball. 1-0. It's the count. The pitch, and that one called low.
El número de Eddie Díaz, ¿cuál es? El 7, yo creo que es. Sería... Ahora puedo ponerlo.
The pitch and a long swing for Gonzalo on a ball that was out of the zone.
¿Viste? Ahora sí.
And Jonathan asking for another time. Multiple timeouts here for the pitcher. Maybe the pitcher catcher don't have good communication. He shakes off at first and then accepts the sign, a fastball that gets away from the catcher.
Para que se vea más clarito, más clarito. Porque ahora sí que como el sol le está dando de frente a esta, se le baja el white balance ese. Sin contar la cabrona aquella.
And the pitch. Gonzalo, ground ball to shortstop. Chris Baker's there, off balance throw, and that's gonna drop out of the glove of Brian Horst, the first baseman, and that's gonna allow 2 runs to score for the Gigantes, and this game is gonna be 8-5. What should be a easy play?
We're giving up shit right now. We're giving up shit. 2 free runs right there. Let's go, let's go. Good horse, good horse. Let's go, let's go.
That's gonna go down as an E3 on the reception from the shortstop's throw. 8-5. Again, it's the score. Sebastian, the hitter for the Gigantes, here with 2 outs. He walked in his first at bat. Takes that fastball right down the middle. Jonathan with some extra cheese on that pitch. Angry that his team just gave up 2 runs on an error. 0-2. The count to Sebastian. 0-2 the count to Sebastian. Jonathan accepts the sign. He's going to lay it in there. And that's going to be popped up to second base. Mike McGregor giving chase, and he's going to catch that fly ball for the 3rd out of this 3rd inning. But not before the Gigantes scored 2 more runs, making this game a bit closer, 8-5 in favor of the Padres. And we'll be back with you guys here shortly.
TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucía, vibra y locura, por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura, YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, PR, Domini, USA, en One Live Stream la bala romper. Por la mejor página, todo el mundo activo, chat encendido, talento explosivo. Si preguntan quién manda en la cámara aquí, el duro en las tomas, William Tony, zoom pa' la jugada, foco en el swing, cada movimiento se queda en el reel. TSM la gente lo sabe, cuando suena el pito sube el homenaje. TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucía, vibra y locura, por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura, YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura.
And we're live with the 4th inning. An 8-5 score in favor of the Padres. And that's going to bring up Robert Rivera to the plate. And he has himself a single in his first at bat. And rips that first pitch, but foul.
Ahora es que entró. Mira si el delay está chévere. Unos 30 segundos. Está chévere. A ver, porque me la veía más.
Time in play, gathering that foul ball.
Esto, yo quiero aquella ejecuta funcionando. Voy a hacer lo que tú dijiste, la voy a sacar de la caja y la voy a dejar sin la así.
0-1. The count to Robert. Again, 8-5 to score in favor of the Padres here, game 1 of the season 8 finals. Robert is going to smack that in a 5-6 hole yet again, and Robert is going to be 2 for 2. The bottom of the lineup is raking. He has himself 2 singles in this game, both to open up an inning. And Joel Romero at shortstop, visibly frustrated. He plays on the left side, they go right. He goes right, they go left. And that one is Brian Horst, the leadoff man for the Padres. He's gonna go to third base. The throw is there in time, but no, the tag is not in time. And that's gonna be an RBI triple for Brian Horst, the first baseman of the Padres. Slide it in with the triple. And this game is 9-5. The Padres adding to their lead. No outs. Runner at third. Griff at the plate. He's going to pop up to center fielder. The left center fielder, Gonzalo, catches that one. But Brian Horst, too much speed from third base. He's in there for the 10th run of the Padres. And with 2 outs and bases empty. I'm sorry, 1 out and bases empty is gonna be Emilio Lopez, and Emilio is gonna smack that to right field through the infield. He's gonna single, and the Padres are quickly gonna pinch run for Emilio, who looks a bit hobbled out there. Running the bases, perhaps a little tight. We'll ask him when he comes through. Emilio, you hurt?
Yeah, bro, I was coming around third and I got like a cramp in my
Little pull? Emilio with a little pull coming around third. The last time he was on base, a little limpy. And that one is gonna be a fly to left center. A little early swing there by Angel. And that's gonna go down as a fly out. That's the second fly out of the game. And that's gonna bring up Chris Baker, who has a single and a walk. Chris Baker is gonna hit that to left center, right at the left center fielder, Gonzalo. And that's going to be the third out of this top of the fourth.
La liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucía, vibra y locura. Por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura. YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, PADRES, Domin y USA. En Wallet destruir lo que no es renter. TSM la liga, la mejor, por San Lucy, puro sabor. William Tony en cámara, listo para grabar, que comience el juego, vamos a ganar. Yeah. 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 Arrancamos el live, prendan la señal. Por San Lucy, esto es mundial. Por YouTube, por FB, se siente rugir. TSM en la casa, nos toca lucir. Desde Venezuela vienen a romper. Puerto Rico y Dominicana también. US presente, nivel por encima. La liga más dura, la liga que anima. Bro, country flow mezclado en la pista. Country por favor se siente en la vista. Country rock estilo fuego en cada jugada. TSM en la liga, la más respetada. TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucía, vibra y locura. Por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura. YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, PADRES, Domin y USA. En Wildlife.
And we're here, bottom of the fourth inning. 10-5 the score. The Padres lead it. Diego Santos is going to be the hitter for the Gigantes. He reached on an error by the second baseman in his first at-bat. He takes that he takes that pitch way out of the zone for the ball. That one laid in there for the strike.
Eh.
Well, Anthony always killing bugs around us. 1-1 the count to Diego. He calls time.
Mira, a ver si me está la música de aquí. No sé qué le habrás dado. Yo tampoco. Y no toca un
The umpire explaining perhaps a quick pitch to Jonathan.
La música no está en
He's not coming set before the
la
pitch.
de iPad.
He leans forward and then stops.
Es que le di a otra cámara.
He needs to do a full motion. That one, a ball. Jonathan Grimison on the mound, not liking that call. Gotta hit the corner. 2-1 the count. Jonathan accepts the sign. He comes with it. He's gonna try to lay it in there. Way off the mark. 3-1 the count. Diego Santos, the Gigantes veteran, and he's gonna take the pitch all the way. 3-2. That one laid in there. Diego Santos is gonna rip that up the middle. And he's gonna have himself first base. And the throw back to first, trying to catch Diego sleeping. Gets away from Brian, the first baseman, and Diego is gonna take second base and put himself in scoring position. A bad play by the Padres defense. They're up 10-5. No need to try to get that extra out or that unconventional out. Put in a Gigantes runner in scoring position. Bringing up Eric Ojeda. And he's going to take that pitch and not call the strike. 2-0, a lot of confusion by the Padres. Jonathan thought that pitch was right down the middle, not called. That one called. 2-1 is the count. And that one, another ball, 3-1. And Eric Ojeda, one of the longtime veterans here at La Liga and PSL softball. And that one, a walk. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, Eddie Diaz. Eddie reached on error his first at bat. Eddie with a chance to help himself here. The score is 10-5. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. That pitch, the Padres arguing the first pitch. Call the ball, second pitch right down the middle. 1-1 the count to Eddie. That one a fastball that's going to be way off of the plate. 2-1 the count. Jonathan Rodriguez pitching really quick. Getting the ball and going back right with it. And that one laid in there. 2-2 is the count to Eddie. Two pitch is going to be a fastball, and that's going to be not called. A full count now. Thank you, bro. 3-2 count to the pitcher. That one's going to be laid in there. A high pitch that Eddie's going to swing on and produce the first out of the inning. A pitch that most likely would have been called a ball. But the swing and the pop-up makes it an out instead of a walk. That's going to bring up the top of the order for the Gigantes, and that's going to be Luis Abreu. He has a single and batted into a double play, inning-ending double play on a bases-loaded one-out ground ball to third base. Takes the first pitch here. Ready for the second. Jonathan asking for time yet again. He's been on a timeout spree those last couple innings. Fastball right there. And he turns his back to the umpire. Does not like the call. And the umpire with a tight zone here in the bottom of the fourth. Jonathan shaking, accepting, delivering, put in there. That's going to be a ground ball, 5-6-0. Chris Baker giving an attempt, a backhand. That's going to get away from him, but keeps it from going to the outfield and prevents a run from coming in. And the Gigantes are going to have themselves bases loaded again.
Sigue gritando.
Sí, pero también él tiene que bajarle un poco a
Hey, he's talking shit.
Back to the action. Guillermo Matos takes the first pitch. A strike.
Let's go, baby. Lock in, Jonathan. Ain't nobody better, baby. The best. Let's go.
Only one out. And Guillermo Matos is gonna hit a fly ball to left center. The throw on the tag up is gonna be way out of line. Diego Santos coming through the plate, and that's gonna be the Gigantes' 6th run of the game. This game is now 10-6 in favor of the Padres. A sac fly for Guillermo there. Put him down for an RBI.
Hey, stay right there. Right there, baby. Right there.
Joel Romero, the hitter. Joel's gonna ground that to the outfield right through the middle. And that's gonna allow Sebastian to come in. Lewis turning hard at third. But stays put. Sebastian coming through for another run. And this game is 10-7. My apologies, looking at my list here, Joan, the batter, he has a single and a 2-run home run. Runners on the corners right here with 2 outs. Jonathan. The fastball right down the middle. Another fastball swung on. 3-2 the count. Full. Romero will be taken off of first base with the pitch. That one, a walk, loading the bases again. The score is 10-7, and that's going to bring up the leader of the team. He's 0 for 2 today, a ground out and a fly out. Can he come through with bases loaded? Ricardo takes the pitch for a strike, 0-1 the count. A big spot here, down 3 runs. Can he come through? That one laid in there. Ricardo's gonna get under it. A pop-up to left field. Jimmy Baller is there for the out, and the Gigantes are going to waste the opportunity with bases loaded yet again in this game. 10-7 the score. Favor of the Padres, and we'll be back.
Prendan la señal por San Lucí, esto mundial por YouTube, por FB. Se siente rugir, TSM en la casa, nos toca lucir. Desde Venezuela vienen a romper, Puerto Rico y Dominicana también. US presente, nivel por encima, la liga más dura, la liga que anima. Bro, country flow mezclado en la pista, country por favor se siente en la vista. Country rock estilo fuego en cada jugada, TSM en la liga la más respetada. TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucía, vibra y locura, por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura, YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, PR, Domini, USA, en One Live Stream la bala romper. Por la mejor página, todo el mundo activo, chat encendido, talento explosivo. Si preguntan quién manda en la cámara aquí, el duro en las tomas, William Tony, zoom pa' la jugada, foco en el swing, cada movimiento se queda en el reel. TSM la liga, la gente lo sabe, cuando suena el pito sube el homenaje. TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucía, vibra y locura, por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura, YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, para Domini y USA, en One Live Stream lo que es renter. TSM la liga, la mejor, por San Lucy, puro sabor. William Tony en cámara, listo para grabar, que comience el juego, vamos a ganar.
Yeah. Okay. We're back, top of the 5th inning. Casey Dyer is going to lead it off for the Padres, who lead this game 10-7. Casey has himself a ground out and a 2 RBI single. Takes the first 2 pitches, 1-1 to count. He's going to swing that one. That's going to be behind first base. Eric cannot get to it. A late jump to that fly ball in foul territory. That's going to go down as a strike, and 1-2 is the count.
Quitarle la batería a esa cámara. La batería que tiene puesta, porque como está conectada directa con Power, pues si le quitas la batería y no jodes la batería, está directamente para como está la GoPro. O sea, la GoPro no la tiene sin batería.
Catcher acting outside. The pitcher waves him off. They agree inside, and that's going to be a blooper behind shortstop, and that's going to touch grass. Casey turning hard at first base, but he's sticking there. And Casey with another single in this game. And the Padres have come with their offense today and all playoffs long, scoring, I believe it was 24 against the Amigos in the wild card round. Scoring another about 15, I believe, against, or more, against the Hitmen in the semifinals. A team that's known for their defense, the Padres, mounting on the runs.
A pesar de que no tengo el del centrofield. Que el del centrofield lo tengo, pero bien raro la vez.
Michael Rosario swinging at the first pitch and fouling it off straight back. 1-1 the count. Rosario is 2 for 2 today. 2 singles and an RBI. Can he stay hot? The catcher of the Padres, he's going to look at that pitch in the dirt. Even in the count, 1-1. One and one to count to Michael. Eddie with the delivery. Michael's gonna hit a fly ball that's carrying. That is deep. That is at the fence. And that is over the fence. And Michael Rosario is 3 for 3 in this game with a 2-run home run. And this game is 12-7. The Padres with another couple of runs.
Let's go! Let's go!
Every time the Gigantes score, the Padres come back and answer. And again, Michael Rosario with a bomb. And he is 3 for 3 in the game and possibly the MVP of this game 1. Eddie, the hitter, he's gonna hit that to right field, high in the air. Diego with enough time to get under it and record the out. 12-7, Padres on top. Go on Facebook, like our video, share, comment.
Un dato importante, los únicos 2 jonrones por ahora han sido de cada catcher de cada equipo.
Oh my God, good detail by our stats guy, Abel. Both home runs in this game have been by the catchers. Joan for the Gigantes with a 2-run shot. And Michael Rosario with a 2-run shot. And, hey, la posición número 2. Con jonrones de 2 carreras cada uno. The number 2 is lucky today. The catcher usually marked as the position number 2 on the field, and both catchers with a 2-run home run. Jimmy Baller at the plate. He's going to pop that up to second base. Ricardo is there for the out. And that's going to be 2 outs here in the top of the la quinta. Top of the 5th.
Y va a abrir 24 minutos de juego ya.
¿Cuánto?
Ahora hay 24 minutos de juego.
Super lento.
Va lento con cojones.
No, que se ha hecho carrera, eso sí.
Va lento con cojones.
Michael McGregor with a ground ball to shortstop. A bad bounce to Joel Romero, and that's gonna hit him in the face. Hopefully Joel is okay. One of the best shortstops out here.
No, yo lo subo al outfield. Y va Gonzalo al cielo.
Hopefully he could stay in the game. The Gigantes are short. Well, hopefully he's okay, you know. That's the number one. That's the number 1 point. A hard ball. And this is the issue with playing with golds. The hardest ball in the game, one of the hardest. The Corker's harder, but we'll be right back with you guys. Take a quick break.
La mejor, por San Lucy, puro sabor. William Tony en cámara, listo para grabar, que comience el juego, vamos a ganar. Yeah. 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 Arrancamos el live, prendan la señal. Por San Lucy, esto es mundial. Por YouTube, por FB, se siente rugir. TSM en la casa, nos toca lucir. Desde Venezuela vienen a romper. Puerto Rico y Dominicana también. US presente, nivel por encima. La liga más dura, la liga que anima. Bro, country flow mezclado en la pista. Country pop sabor se siente en la vista. Country rock estilo fuego en cada jugada. TSM en la liga, la más respetada. TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucy es vibra y locura, por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura, YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, PR, Domini, USA, en One Live.
And we're back in action. Joel is fine, thank God. The bad hop hitting him in the face. Mike McGregor taking second base on the hop. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. One of the best, Steven Caraballo in the house. And Roberto Rivera with another base hit, and this kid is 3 for 3 today. And mark him down for an RBI in his 3 for 3 day. The bottom of the lineup, yet again, coming through, and that's gonna bring up Brian Horse. who's 2 for 3 today, including an RBI triple. He swings at the first pitch he sees. That's going to be a pop-up. It's carrying a little bit, but Sebastian is there under it for the fly out. The score 13-7 in favor of the Padres. We'll be right back with you guys.
La liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucía, vibra y locura. Por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura. YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, PADRES, Domingo y USA. En Wallet destruir lo que no es renter. TSM. TSM la liga, la mejor. Por San Lucy, puro sabor. William Tony en cámara, listo para grabar. Que comience el juego, vamos a ganar. Yeah. 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 Arrancamos el live, prendan la señal. Por San Lucy, esto es mundial. Por YouTube, por FB, se siente rugir. TSM en la casa, nos toca lucir. Desde Venezuela vienen a romper. Puerto Rico y Dominicana también. US presente, nivel por encima. La liga más dura, la liga que anima. Bro, country flow mezclado en la pista. Country pop sabor se siente en la vista. Country rock estilo fuego en cada jugada. TSM en la liga, la más respetada. TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucía, vibra y locura. Por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura. YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, PR, Domini, USA. En Wal
We're back here, bottom of the 5th inning. The score 12-7 in favor of the defending champions.
13.
Oh, I keep saying 12. I'm sorry. 13-7. 13. They just scored one there with the Robert Rivera single RBI. Gonzalo is going to be the hitter to lead off for the Gigantes in this bottom of the 5th. He's going to take that first pitch, a changeup, right down the middle. 0-1 the count. And that one a fastball, a ground ball to shortstop. Chris Baker trying to barehand that hop. But does not. Can't get to it. Y esa.
No, ese es error. Error.
And we're gonna give an E6 there to Chris Baker. If he would have grabbed if he would have used his glove, he would have a better chance at that. It was in the hole, but we think the play should have been made. Sebastian, the outfielder, he's gonna put that in the gap. He's turning first. He's going to second base. He's gonna have himself a double with no outs, and Gonzalo hitting the brakes at third base. And the Gigantes threatening again. This time in the bottom of the 5th, it feels like they've had runners on every inning. Diego takes the first pitch, bottom outside corner for the strike. 0-1. That one in the dirt. Michael Rosario with a good reception there of the pitch, keeping it from going past him. 1-1 the count. And that one, a ground ball. Beautiful play by Chris Baker, keeping it in the infield. And they're going to say that the defender did not touch the runner, Sebastian, going under the glove and safe back at second after the base running blunder. A magician out there, Sebastian. Bases loaded again for the Gigantes. That's going to go down as a base hit for Diego, infield hit. Te traje 12, ¿está bien? 12. Mío.
Te debo la vida. Para mí no lo tocó.
Para mí tampoco.
Para mí no lo
And
tocó.
we're in agreement here in the booth. We didn't see a touch on the runner. Great call by the field umpire, Rubio. And Eric Ojeda with a line drive to first base. Beautiful hit. But Brian Hoare's there at first base, playing in to catch that line drive. And another beautiful job by the runners, not leading, staying put on that line drive. And that's gonna bring up the pitcher, Eddie Diaz. Can he help himself? Bases loaded again with only one out for the Gigantes. 13-7 the score. That one a strike for Eddie. 0-1, the pitcher with an opportunity to help himself. He's gonna hit that, a ground ball to second base. Beautiful catch by Michael McGregor with a diving stop and a throw to first. The pitcher, Jonathan, covering first base. Beautiful defense by the Padres that time. They're gonna record the out, but a run is gonna come in. 13-8 is the score now.
Arregló los 3 errores que había hecho con eso.
Con esa anotador ahí. And Eddie with a beautiful piece of hitting. Hey, baby. Beautiful play by Michael McGregor there. Might have saved the game, to be honest with you guys. A ball through the hole there would have scored at least 2. Luis Abreu is going to hit it to the outfield. Is going to land, and Luis Abreu is going to have himself a single and 2 RBIs. Mala mía, estoy emocionado. 2 runs come in for the Gigantes, and this game is 13-10. With Guillermo Matos up to the plate. He's 1 for 2 today with a double and a sac fly, and that's gonna be ripped up the middle, right off of the pitcher. Luis Abreu is gonna come in to score. Guillermo Matos taking second base, and we're gonna give him a double there, hustling the whole way. And 13-11 is the score now. The Gigantes mounting a rally here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Beautiful piece of hitting by the Gigantes, attacking the first pitch, not letting Jonathan, the ace of the Padres, get on top of them.
¿Cuánto? 1080.
2 outs. Runner in scoring position for the Gigantes. Most valuable player, I would say that. Their shortstop. One of their best hitters, one of their best defenders, if not the best at both. Can he come up in the clutch? 13-11 is the game. Joel Romero can tie this with 1 swing. A lot of power. Jonathan Shaking off the hit by Guillermo Matos, ricocheted off of his glove. The pitch in the dirt, and that's going to get away from the catcher, Michael Rosario. And Guillermo Matos advances to third base, is 65 feet away, and that's going to get away from the defender. And Guillermo Matos is going to come through and score. And 13-12 is the score now. The catcher, Michael Rosario, throwing behind the runner, Chris Baker, trying to surprise him at third base. It bounces off of the runner. Guillermo gets away from the defense, and Guillermo Matos scoring the 12th run for the Gigantes in the game. 2 outs here, 13-12 to score. And this is a game now. And another ball to Joel. 2-0 the count. This is not the hitter to fall behind. This is not the hitter to throw a changeup 2 down the middle. He will crush it. And another pitch in the dirt, 3-0 now. And shout out to Guillermo Matos with great base running. That last turn, he gets what should have been a single, hustles, turns hard at first base, gets 2, then steals third on the pass ball, and then fortunately the ball gets away from the Padres, and Guillermo is allowed to score. 13-12 is the score now. Joel Romero takes the walk. And that's the little things that we got to keep in mind for the MVP of this series. It's stuff like Guillermo Matos just did, taking the extra base, being aggressive, putting the team on his back. Mira, esas son las cositas que tenemos que tomar en cuenta para el MVP. Lo que hizo Guillermo, un sencillo ahí, dobló para el doble, se robó tercera y home. Hacho. Y está bateando también. And Joan Claro swinging at the first pitch. Fouls it off of himself.
Ahora lo puedes hacer cuando venga. No, ahora que también se puede escuchar. Eso, sácalo, ¿dónde está, cabrón? Esa idea, ¿dónde estamos, mabicho? Sácalo, te estoy diciendo. Dale.
Necesito algo para limpiar esta mierda, mira.
Sácalo, mira, pon los cigarrillos para que saques eso, cabrón, dale. Hacho, TLC le corrió una idea, cabrón, a ponerle un micrófono al árbitro, cabrón, cuando cante los strikes oyen bien, cabrón. Mabicho, ¿hay 5 o no? Ya estoy para ti.
Joan Claro is going to hit that line drive past the shortstop, and another base hit. Joan Claro with another single, 2 singles, and a 2 RBI home run. He is on fire. Ricardo Abreu up to bat now, 2 outs. He's 0 for 3 today. A ground out and 2 fly balls. Takes a first pitch for a strike. Runners at second and first. Johan, good speed at both. Ricardo swinging through that. A pitch ankle high inside. Most likely a ball if he doesn't swing. 0-2 count again. Ricardo 0 for 3. A fastball way out of the zone. 1-2 the count. Can the Gigantes score that man in scoring position? That's a ground ball to third base. Casey's there. Fielder's choice to second. In time, but not before the Gigantes score 5 runs to make this game 13-12. Going to the top of the 6th inning. Beautiful game one here through 5, 13, 12. We'll take a quick break. Be right back with you guys.
La liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucía, vibra y locura. Por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura. YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, PADRES, Domingo y USA. En Wallet de Street, lo que no es renter, TSM. TSM la liga, la mejor. Por San Lucy, puro sabor. William Tony en cámara, listo para grabar. Que comience el juego, vamos a ganar. Yeah. 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 Arrancamos el live, prendan la señal. Por San Lucy, esto es mundial. Por YouTube, por FB, se siente rugir. TSM en la casa, nos toca lucir. Desde Venezuela vienen a romper. Puerto Rico y Dominicana también. US presente, nivel por encima. La liga más dura, la liga que anima. Bro, country flow mezclado en la pista. Country pop sabor se siente en la vista. Country rock estilo fuego en cada jugada. TSM en la liga, la más respetada. TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucía, vibra y locura. Por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura.
Top of the 6th inning, Griffin Rowe is going to lead it off for the Padres. Griff is 2 for 2 today with a single, a double, and a sac fly. And that one, a line drive, long bomb for Papa Long Dong. And Griff is on fire today, 3 for 3 for the kid.
Let's go.
And the Padres answering the Gigantes rally, adding another run to the scoreboard. And we're through the roof here and scoring 14-12 here in game one. Unbelievable, unexpected with these two pitchers on the mound. Eddie Diaz for the Gigantes and Jonathan Rodriguez for the Padres. And Emilio swinging at the first pitch he sees, and that's going to be a line drive. That's going to hit in front of Guillermo Matos, bounce away. But Emilio cannot take second on it. He is hurt. He is hobbling around. And he's going to go down for another single. Emilio, 2 for 3 today, 2 singles, reached on an error and a walk.
Good job, Papa.
And the Gigantes are going to make a pitching change. Gonzalo is going to come from left center and take the mound. Wondering where they're going to put Eddie, the pitcher. They're going to move the outfielders a step left. They're going to put Eddie in right field. I'm trying to see. The defensive changes here. Gonzalo will be the pitcher.
No, está apagado. Dile que venga, está apagado. Blue.
For the Gigantes, again, Gonzalo pitching last night in the West Palm Beach League Finals. Lost in extra innings.
Griff killing it right now, bro. 3 for 3, a single, a double, and a home run, huh? Oof.
And a sac fly.
And a sack fly, yeah.
Gonzalo looking good here in the warm-up. Has a nice fastball, nice rice ball. And a changeup that doesn't really change speed but drops in the zone. Call it a drop ball.
Todo eso se va a escuchar en el live. Estamos negociando el micrófono.
Me la huelí, que no lo había aprendido como el tuyo, Carlos.
Una puñeta. Diablo. Tú eres... Diablo, mira la barriga.
Hello.
Very linda, te ves
Llama el
linda,
link.
mami. ¿Ya vas para el cumpleaños?
Sí, porque llegué.
Angel Cabrera is going to be the hitter now for the Padres. He is 1 for 3 today with a single and an RBI.
Sí, no fue Chuchín, ahora me acuerdo que fue un bombo de Chuchín.
So Angel's 2 for 3 today, no RBI. That was Chris Baker's in the first inning. 14-12 is the score here in the top of the 6th. Gonzalo cannot find the zone here to open up his pitching outing. 3-0 the count. And a 4-pitch walk to Angel. He's gonna take first.
¿Pero mi Facebook personal o el otro?
Que tú lo estás haciendo el ley.
No outs here in the top of the 6th. An inning that started with a Griffin solo shot. He's at second now. It's a pinch runner for Emilio, who singled right after him. And then a walk to Angel, who's at first. Chris Baker is gonna line that to the outfield in front of Diego. Griff is gonna score from second base, and Chris Baker has himself another RBI single to add to his numbers. That's his second RBI single of the game. The score is now 15-12 in favor of the Padres, bringing up Casey Dyer, a third baseman for the Padres. He's going to take the first pitch way out of the zone for the ball.
Hey, let's go, boys. Hey, keep that shit rolling.
Nachi, tengo aquella que no me funciona, papi.
Yo estoy jugando de sábado. Cuando me levanté por la mañana que prendí que vi la guía, por favor.
2-0 the count, and again, Gonzalo throwing a lot of balls.
Gracias a ChatGPT. Te lo juro. estoy vacilando. ChatGPT es lo que me dio a meterme a buscar en todo esto.
That pitch called a strike, a changeup.
Pero tú me dijiste cosas, ¿no? Tú me dijiste cosas.
¿Te acuerdas?
Bueno, si yo tengo a cabrón y todo, ay.
Casey, a pop-up behind shortstop. Sebastian is there, Romero is there. Romero with the catch. The throwback to second. The tag attempt by Ricardo, the second baseman, is not gonna be good. So that's gonna go down as a fly out for Casey. And the first out of the innings. Okay.
Están peleando ellos dos y los dos son cojos.
Michael Rosario, the MVP so far of this game. He's 3 for 3 with 2 walks, a home run and 3 RBIs. Can he stay hot? Gonzalo, the pitch, that one way high. One the count. The pitch, a changeup, almost gets him. 2-0 count. The pitch, 3-0 count now. And Gonzalo cannot find the strike zone. A walk will load the bases here for the Padres, and that's in fact what happens. Bases loaded, only 1 out for the mayor, Eddie, the all-powerful. Can Eddie get a hold on one here? He's 1 for 3 today with an RBI single. Takes the first pitch, way out of the zone.
Son los únicos 2 pitchers que ellos tienen. Y están en la final.
1-0 delivery on the way. That one too high and 2-0. Is the count, nowhere to put the hitter. Bases are loaded, only 1 out. 15-12. The score in favor of the Padres. Can they add some more runs as insurance? Eddie, ground ball to shortstop, flip to second, second to first, way late. The throw gets away from the first baseman. Chris Baker is gonna come through and score, and that's 2 more runs for the Padres. 2 outs. Cambiame las bases, papi. Las bases.
Que tienen las bases que están llenas y que
Nada más en
no tiene hombre en tercera.
Diablo, tan rápido.
anotaron 2 ahí.
Qué rápido.
Jimmy Baller, the hitter now. Jimmy is 1 for 3 with an RBI single, fielder's choice, and a flyout. Time called by the batter. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. 17-12 is the score. A lot of scoring here. Usually not like this. But these 2 offenses putting on a show.
La cámara más cara que hay.
Bien cabrón, y es la que no está funcionando.
Y ahora es que sale Carlos aquí diciendo, mira papi, ponme 2 ahí. Y ponme 2 ahí.
Jimmy Baller, opposite field hit. And Eddie's gonna go from first to third, put runners on the corners. And Mike McGregor is gonna come up to bat. Here in the sixth, he is 1 for 3. With a single, he's gonna take the first pitch out of the zone. And Mike is gonna swing. Strong swing, pop up to second base, and that's gonna put an end to the inning, but not before the Padres score a few runs to make the score. 17-12 going to the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll be right back with you.
La liga más dura, YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, PADRES, Domingo y USA. En Wallet destruir lo que no es renter, TSM. TSM la liga, la mejor. Por ser Lucy, puro sabor. William Tony en cámara, listo para grabar, que comience el juego, vamos a ganar. Yeah. 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 Arrancamos el live, prendan la señal, por ser Lucy. Esto es mundial, por YouTube, por FB. Se siente rugir, TSM en la casa, nos toca lucir. Desde Venezuela vienen a romper, Puerto Rico y Dominicana también. US presente, nivel por encima, la liga más dura, la liga que anima. Bro, country flow mezclado en la pista, country por favor se siente en la vista. Country rock estilo fuego en cada jugada, TSM en la liga, la más respetada. TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es...
Bottom of the 6th inning. 17-12. Defending champs on top. The number 5 seed here in season 8. Leading this game on top of number 2. Gonzalo, the leadoff man in this inning for the Gigantes. He takes the first pitch for a ball, second pitch fouled off, 1-1 the count. Gonzalo ground ball to third base, Casey. Beautiful defense backing up on that hop. Nadie le importa eso, loco.
Pero yo soy jodoncito.
One out here in the bottom of the 6th. Sebastian up to bat. He got a double his last turn. Swinging at the first pitch. Foul ball. Out of play.
Si tú quieres.
Big swing by Sebastian. Swinging right through.
Tú no tienes que estar básicamente aquí. Si tú quieres, te vas para adentro con la otra cámara. Y yo la voy switchando al próximo juego. La Go, ahí yo te iba a escribir ayer. ¿Tú te acuerdas que tú me dijiste que tú tienes la batería y tú puedes ponerle la Go por encima? Yo te iba a escribir ayer para eso. Porque si tuvieras el invento que tengo para poder hacer eso.
Sebastian with a swing and another foul. 0-2 the count.
Yo tengo una batería.
And Sebastian taking that pitch a little too close. The Padres thought they had themselves a strikeout.
Una porquería de batería. Que la pongo aquí, no una mierda, pero brega, ¿me entiendes? Me va a resolver con lo que quiera. La batería aquí.
Sebastian with a hard ground ball to first base, and Brian Horse with a beautiful play.
Guante de oro.
Y esta está funcionando.
Second out of the inning. Diego Santos coming up. He's reached base safely all 3 times, 2 singles and an error by the shortstop. I'm sorry, by the second baseman error. 2 for 3 on his day. Takes the first 2 balls here in this at bat. That one laid in there, called a strike. 2-1. That one laid in there. Diego's gonna give it a ride, back. But Eddie is there for the out. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Padres defense, and we're going to the top of the 7th inning. The score 17-12 in favor of the Padres. We'll be right back.
La bala romper, por la mejor página, todo el mundo activo. Chat encendido, talento explosivo. Si preguntan quién manda en la cámara aquí, el duro en las tomas, William Tony, zoom pa' la jugada, foco en el swing, cada movimiento se queda en el reel. TSM la liga, la gente lo sabe. Cuando suena el pito sube el homenaje. TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga. Esto es cultura, por San Lucía, vibra y locura. Por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura. YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura. Venezuela, Parres, Domin y USA. En Wallet de Street, lo que es renter. TSM la liga, la mejor. Por San Lucy, puro sabor. William Tony en cámara, listo para grabar. Que comience el juego, vamos a ganar. Yeah. Yeah. Arrancamos el live, prendan la señal. Por San Lucy, esto es mundial. Por YouTube, por FB, se siente rugir. TSM en la casa.
2, 1.
Pasa eso para acá, loco. Mira este que sí tenemos cargador.
Tengo preguntado primero, coño, qué buena es.
Esto es para la narración, loco.
Sí.
Sí,
Robert Rivera
Ese mismo que está ahí.
is gonna pop
no
up
sé, pero están allá.
to the infield.
Ah, que ¿tú tienes el cargador como tal, la cajita? ¿O necesitas la cajita?
Robert produces
Aquí, mira, aquí
first
mismo,
out.
Eso carga.
No lo puedo usar ahí. Porque
No,
me
pues
va a
todo
joder.
eso significa poder.
Pero me jode la...
Pero estamos teniendo un meeting en live o vamos a hacer la narración del juego. Brian Horst, the hitter for the Padres here, 1 out in the top of the 7th. Brian is 2 for 4 with a single and an RBI triple.
I forgot you were commentating, bro. I forgot you were commentating.
Siguiendo demasiado. Porque estamos fregando también, quiere llevarte el cable y me lo quieres conectar donde tengo todas las capturadoras.
No. That one called the ball low, 3-1 the count. Gonzalo on the mound does not like that call one bit. 3-1 versus 2-2 is a huge difference for a pitcher in the count. And that one is gonna be a walk, and Brian reaching base for the 3rd time this game. Griffin Rowe. 3 for 3 with a RBI double and and a home run. Had a single on top. He takes the first pitch for a strike outside part of the plate. The Gigantes trying to repeat the first pitch with that one. High and out of the zone. 1-1 to count. Another pitch that goes for a ball. 2-1. The pitch. That one inside. 3-1 is to count now. 17-12. The game. And the Gigantes with one last opportunity here in the bottom of the inning. So they have to put a 0 here in the top of the inning before they could get to the last opportunity. That's a ground ball to third base. Luis Abreu is going to bobble it, and everybody is going to be safe. And E5 in your scorebooks at home. First missed opportunity there for Griffin. Emilio Lopez, the batter for the Padres. 2 singles, a walk, and reached on an error. What can he do here? First pitch taken way out of the zone. Again, Gonzalo not on point today thus far. Another pitch and another ball. And not only is Gonzalo throwing a lot of balls, but he's making his catcher work a lot. Balls that aren't even close to the zone. Making his catcher move from left to right. From the left box to the right box. On a pitch. A lot of pitches in the dirt. Like that. And the Gigantes being short on players. Spending your catcher's energy like that might prove crucial in the long run if they're able to win this game or the next and go to a third game. That one is strike looked at all the way by Emilio. Catcher setting up outside. The pitch outside. Emilio going right back up the middle off of the pitcher. Brian is going to score. Griff is going to go from first to third on the single by Emilio. That's going to go down as an RBI single. For Emilio in this game is 18-12 in favor of the Padres.
Hey, let's go, baby. You big right now. Real big. Let's go.
Angel Cabrera, the hitter. He's going to hit the first pitch he sees. That is deep. That is back. That is gone over the batting cages. And that's a 3-run shot for Angel. And this game is getting out of control. 21-12 with no outs here in the top of the 7th. And this game, or this inning, still not over yet for the Padres. They send up Chris Baker now. He's 2 for 3 with 2 RBI singles. A walk and a fly out. Takes the first pitch for a strike on the inner part of the plate. Chris swinging at that one, fouling it back. 0-2 the count now.
De corazón.
Es que este tiene que ser perfecto, este tipo.
Pero arriba cuando se acaba el inning, papi.
Pues si ya no hablamos de paciencia, ya hablamos de eso. No tiene. Perfecto, perfecto. Perfecto.
Está bien, pero se ve menos.
Se ve menos.
Se ve menos. No, sí.
1-2 count. Baker smacking that to left field. Guillermo Matos is there for the first out of the inning. The Padres are ready with 3 runs in the inning. I'm sorry, 4 runs in the inning. 21-12 the score. Casey Dyer up to the plate. He's 2 for 4 today. 2 singles, 2 RBIs. Takes the first pitch in the dirt for the ball. 1-0 the count. Long game here. The first game, a lot of scoring. A 2-hour and 20-minute game. 2 horas y 20, vamos por ahí, ¿verdad?
Ahora hay 15.
Como si fueran los Yankees y los Red Sox jugando. Esta gente está... Another pitch and another ball. 3-0 the count to Case.
Tacho, que no sé. Si se van al tercer juego, me jodí. No puedo ver tercero porque tengo que ir a recortarlo ahorita.
Tengo los parques hasta las 6. Jodido entonces. Casey taking that pitch. Outside part of the plate. 4 strike. And that one in the dirt, a walk.
Tacho, ya está el juego y ya.
¿Viste? ¿Quieres entrar con esta?
Al próximo.
Para cuando ganen.
Para cuando ganen como tú haces que tú entres. Cojones, que yo sé que eso te gusta.
Me voy cuando empiece el
Está aquí, mira, ya la tenemos. Estamos ready.
Está caliente, cabrón.
¿Por qué?
El sol. Michael Rosario, the hitter. He is 3 for 3 with 2 singles. Home run and a walk. Michael taking the pitch. That's going to be smacked. For Rosario. And the man is a double away from the cycle.
Big guy.
Out to bat now. He is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Two outs here in the top of the 7th. The Padres pouring it on. And Jimmy Baller swinging through that. Joel Romero is surprising. Jimmy, that hustle. To bat now, he's 1 single. And McGregor's gonna hit that to right. It's gonna come all the way to score.
Let's go. Take another one. We'll take another one.
Yo, Mike.
Jimbo.
Brian Holt. Now he's gonna ground. And back-to-back errors for the Gigantes defense. And it's falling apart here. Griffin up to bat. He's 4 for 5, including a home run, a double. Bad that he didn't reach base. An error. Here's a to the. And a walk issued by the Gigantes. And the Padres are not letting up. Runs.
Yeah, spin ball, spin ball.
Angel Cabrera putting an end to this Padres rally.
Lucy, esto es mundial por YouTube, por FB. Se siente rugir, TSM en la casa, nos toca lucir. Desde Venezuela vienen a romper, Puerto Rico y Dominicana también. US presente, nivel por encima, la liga más dura, la liga que anima. Bro, country flow mezclado en la pista, country por favor se siente en la vista. Country rock estilo fuego en cada jugada, TSM en la liga la más respetada. TSM la liga más dura, la mejor liga, esto es cultura. Por San Lucía, vibra y locura, por la mejor página se vive la altura. TSM la liga más dura, YouTube y FB rompiendo estructura, Venezuela perra. Yeah, arrancamos el live, prendan la señal.
Both first two pitches, I'm sorry, looked at. Third pitch looked at. 1 and 2. Hitting field and a beautiful catch by Robert. The defensive sub here late in the The defending champs ended this season as the number 5th seed. And they're pouring it on. Luis Abreu, the hitter. For the Gigantes. But again, they find themselves down 28 to 12. That is not a on the scoreboard you see on your screens. It's really 28-12 in favor of Padres. Right side of the infield, the short side, next to the first baseman. And hit field, and that's going to be captured for the last out.